Okay, we want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakah, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to your hopefully elect as well. And here with the brothers, quick impromptu, really. I mean, quick. We just thought of it and just decided we was gonna go live, but then said, hey, things came up.
Right.
So we're just gonna do a short live stream. Always got to do things like this, especially on Esau's wicked holidays. Deuteronomy 32 and 7. On Esau's wicked remembrance. The Memorial Day means to remember. Right. Memorial means to remember. Right. Okay. And there's going to be a true Memorial Day in the kingdom. Okay. A true Passover of more likely a different Passover to bring us out of this, bringing us out of this captivity that we in America, you know.
32:7.
Yeah, 32:7. Yeah, read that.
It's Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, he will shew thee.
Now you ask your biological father today, the things of old. He can't tell you. Now he could tell you what happened to him when he was 15 years old, you know, or how the society was. You could take the meat off of that. But this is talking about in those times we knew who we were, so we would have to ask our fathers. But in this time you have your spiritual parents, which is your teachers, the apostles of Great Millstone. Okay, they would be. People get twisted on words. Ask thy father. Oh, you're calling these men your father. The scripture says, "Call no man your father." You know, you got to understand how this Bible works, man. You know. We don't call no goddamn Pope, Catholic priest our father, okay? But you have spiritual parents, which parent means someone who watches over you.
Right.
You know? Okay? You got something?
Yeah, I got a scripture right here. Going on, this can really go pertaining to any holiday, really.
Yep.
This is 1 Corinthians 3 and 19. And I'll pull this out on another one of the videos. This 1 Corinthians 3 and 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Right? So what's the wisdom of this world? That's basically everything here. You know, homosexuality, the laws, the system, everything. You know, Memorial Day. You know, so that could go for anything, everything. You know?
Yeah, they giving a little history on that. Memorial Day was really set up by Jake.
Right.
Yep. You know?
Right.
When Jake was, you know, it's during the time of the Civil War, and you had to fight for your freedom to get, you know, to be exonerated, so to speak. And when they died, you know what they was doing with Jake? They would just pile the bodies up. And Jake felt like, well, shit, we have to bury the, you know, because,
yep.
And then all of a sudden, when he see us do something righteous, then he wants to jump on board, and then all of a sudden want to do it. And then they indoctrinate the flower ceremony, which goes back to Egypt.
Right.
You know, April showers bring May flowers. Mm-hmm. Okay? They're turning something spiritual that's beautiful, like the blooming of the flowers, and casting it on graves, man. You know? This Yahweh Shah said, let the dead bury the dead. You got something out?
Yeah. This is Amos 5 and 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Now these days like this, Memorial Day, Jake go crazy with these cookouts and these get-togethers with family to sit around and talk about nothing, and there's no edification going on amongst your family. What can you do amongst your family to be edified? Only thing you could talk about is the same old memories, share the same old laughs, and then go throw some pork on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Same old hot dogs.
Same old pork hot dogs.
Yep.
Mama's potato salad. You know, that somebody gonna complain about it because she says, she cut the onions too big.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
You know how Jake is, man. But the Lord is saying that he will not, he say, he hate and despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Yep.
So these assemblies that Jake partake in, 4th of July, Memorial Day, you know, the Lord is not dealing with none of those, man. We got high holy days in this Bible that we supposed to follow, but Jake don't even know they there.
You know, I got a precept. It's basically going into the same precept that I just brought out. This is 1 Corinthians 2:2-6. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect. So who are perfect are hopefully elect. You know, the people that are the brothers that are, you know, teaching that the white man is the devil. Not going to no cookout and talking shit, you know, saying, you know, just gossiping.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't niggas gossip?
They just gossip. You know, they don't even say nothing, they just gossip, you know. And niggas do the same thing, you know. But you know, that's all Jake do, you know, on these certain days.
Okay, yeah, come on. Yeah, I don't know where I left off at, but you know, we going into the wicked holidays.
Yeah.
You know, and Jake wants an excuse. That's what it was. Jake wanted an excuse to celebrate anything.
Right.
Jake needed an excuse to put the pork franks on the grill, you know, and the beefy burgers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jake, you know, yeah, Jake, what is Memorial Day? He understands. I think it's the dedication of our country. Motherfuckers are saying even your country.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's not our land. Well, the world is made for our sake, but this country was enslaved.
Yeah.
He took this country and made you worship it.
It says for the in remembrance of the people who fought and died for us in this country.
Right.
Well, we have people of our own country that went and fought and died and wasn't even accepted in the army.
No.
Like they showed you in the movie Glory. The soldiers, the black soldiers, had to be tucked off away from the regular soldiers and still face racism within their army and then persecution.
And that was going on at the time of so-called Memorial Day.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, basically when Memorial Day was happening, before Memorial Day, independence.
Yeah.
Before that shit was happening, man, we was enslaved.
Yep.
We had to fight, join the military before they drafted your ass. You want to be free, black man?
Yeah, you want free?
Join us. And guess what? You got the North is a bankers war, but you got the North fighting against the South.
Mm-hmm.
The South want slaves, the North so-called don't.
Right.
So the niggas fighting for the South,
right,
fighting to continue slavery. How dumb could you be? Because the owners will say, look, if you fight and you win slavery, boy, I'll give you this and that. Like they fucking devil, man.
Right. God.
You know? So Jake just wants an excuse to worship a holiday, because you know what they do? They slave you all week through work or school, especially if you in school. Then they say, you know what, we're going to give you Monday off. Right. So you know what you're going to do? You're going to wind up worshiping that Monday because you ain't got to go to school or work.
Yep.
Because you'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You it's like Esau say, well, shit, I'll give you a Sabbath day.
Yep.
Have worship my Sabbath day. And then have you looking forward to having off Memorial Day or 4th of July because Master gave it to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the scripture. This is Mark 7:7. And by the way, this is the Lord speaking. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
Right. So these same people that's going on Monday with Aunt Betsy, you know, and Uncle Frank, they're sitting down worshiping Memorial Day, and Sunday they're going to go to church.
Yep.
Right.
Read that again. That's what that's talking about.
Howbeit in vain.
There's nowhere in the Bible that said to worship that shit.
Yep.
The true Memorial Day days is the holy days.
Right.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
That's one of Memorial Day. Go ahead. But they won't worship. They won't tell it. They tell us to forget. We need to take slavery out of the schools. Forget about slavery. Slavery is done with. That's old news. Stop running that, making excuses. But meanwhile, the Jewish memorial, Holocaust memorial, that's still up. The 9/11, they declared a national holiday for that.
Right. Yeah, they did.
Get the hell out of here.
Never forget.
can't see something wrong with that shit.
Right.
Yeah, they got it. Isn't that what they call it?
Yeah,
Never forget.
Never forget.
Well, guess what? We ain't forget, man.
Yep.
You know? Keep going.
All right, verse 8. For laying aside the commandment of Yahweh, ye hold the tradition of men.
That's what they did. They laid aside the commandment of Yahweh.
Yep.
They don't want to follow the Sabbath day.
Passover.
You know, the Passover. You know, the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Memorial, the blowing of the trumpets, Day of Atonement. You know, they don't want to follow none of that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And really, the first commandment, to worship the Lord with all your heart, man.
Right.
The Spirit.
This next part is going on these green niggas too.
Yep.
All right, so it says, it's the washing of pots.
They get ready for Memorial Day.
Yep.
Aunt Betsy get ready to wash all the pots. Aunt Pauline, they get ready to wash all the pots.
Yeah, bring my my baking pan. I bake my chicken in that.
Yeah, yep. They gonna get that. They gonna go to Dollar Tree and get the big dollar one and shit. The macaroni salad, but they start on at 8 o'clock at night.
Yep.
And like you said, the cheap lawn furniture that Uncle Frank gonna sit and crack.
Right.
So he break a chair every cookout.
Yeah. Yep. Big boys in there breaking chairs. You know, when I went in there, I wouldn't even sit in them raggedy ass chairs.
Nah, I ain't
man.
set myself up like that. I stand up.
Yeah.
Fucking Family Dollar lawn chairs and shit.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Right.
How the fuck would you buy an $8 lawn chair, man?
No, you gonna have an $8 lawn chair.
Ain't
Well,
nobody
300
little
plus
more.
pound man gonna sit in and obliterate it.
Gonna flex that aluminum legs and shit,
Flex
man.
it.
And then it shit sink all the way down in the whole fucking
Yeah,
shit sinking
sit
down in the grass.
dirt.
God damn.
You know? And then when you get up, the fucking seat all the way down in the fucking...
Yeah, you almost sitting Indian style.
Yeah, there you go.
You going excavating and shit, man.
Right.
Can't pull it up.
Go ahead, man.
All right. And many other such like things ye do.
Right.
All right.
Go ahead.
And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandment of Yahweh, that they may keep your own tradition.
That's what they're doing.
Right.
Read that verse up above that again. I want to get to that part again.
All right.
The verse above that.
7.
Yeah.
Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
Keep going.
All right. For laying aside the commandment of Yahweh, ye hold the tradition of men,
Keep going.
as the washing of pots and cups.
That's what I wanted to get to. The washing the pots and cups. Aunt Pauline soaking the dishes in that cheap ass dollar store. What's that, dish detergent?
Yeah.
They only got the real dish detergent.
Right.
You know, to clean some fucking dishes that's been sitting in the china cabinet that she gonna break out when it's time for Memorial Day.
Oh, that's my holiday.
It's probably been
silverware.
sitting in there for
Right.
a bunch of months.
Yeah, then she gonna wash it, put it away, and then when what's that? The next holiday roll around. What's the next one? 4th of July. She gonna break it out again.
Yeah.
You know, and that all go back to the Queen of Heaven, man. That's what that's what that's going into, because you had women that worship the Queen of Heaven. Now today's Queen of Heaven is Beyonce, man.
Yep.
You know, telling the men to take them and push them to the left. And all these women taking their men and pushing them to the left and saying they're not irreplaceable or some shit, or they're replaceable. They got the Queen of Heaven, where she worships the Hindu god, man. That's another video. You got something?
Yeah. There's Leviticus 26 and 42.
Nah, my bad. I was just thinking on them lyrics. You don't never think for a second that you're irreplaceable, man.
Yeah.
Putting that spirit on these.
And then she said, you know what she said? In fact, don't worry, he'll be here in a minute. So bitch, you was fucking.
But she was already fucking. Right.
Fucking. Yo, man, the fucking nigga woman is a
Hey, what's the
demon,
other
man.
demon? One of the wickedest demons,
Yep.
Erica Badu.
Yeah.
Pack your bags and tell Tyrone come help you get your shit.
Yeah. I think you better call
I think you better call
Tyrone.
Tyrone.
And you know the bitches, look, man, women are the weaker vessels, you know? So they follow that. You gotta understand, entertainment is what destroys. Look, man, they'll tell us we need to move forward and forget about things. But you notice our people are still following traditions that we followed going back to slavery.
Yeah.
And even ancient times.
Yeah.
Think about it. If the world progressed and everything changed and man has gotten better, why the hell are we still celebrating Christmas?
Yeah.
Right.
And I told this one nigga this one cool ass nigga that I knew that got stabbed by his wife and she got off, by the way. He said, man, why would you deny your children Christmas? We had a Christmas. And I said, it's because of that. It's why we all fucking destroyed.
Yep.
It's that why your child is walking down with his ass crack hanging out, man.
Yep. And
You
a
know?
lot of men in jail because of them holidays because they couldn't support or buy things for their family.
Right.
And the scriptures even speak on it. They'd go out here and rob and steal.
Yep.
All to please the women, man.
Yep.
Your kids and family, man.
That's it. I gotta do it for my woman. I knew this guy that said, man, you gotta take care of your woman, man. That's this, and that's true. But what about a woman taking care of you?
Right.
Read that again. I don't know if you read it yet.
This is Leviticus 26 and 42. Then will I remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham.
Go to 41.
41. Yeah, this back to 26:41. And that I also
Is that Leviticus?
Leviticus 26,
Yeah.
Leviticus 26:41. And that I also have walked contrary unto them, and have brought them into the land of their enemies.
Right.
If then their uncircumcised hearts be humbled,
Right.
and they then accept of the punishment of their iniquity.
Right. And you know, the Lord bring us to America, man. All these punishments he put us through, he put it through us for us to get stronger.
Right.
It was a punishment to us.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
This was our land, and the Lord gave it to the land of our enemy. Go ahead.
Oh. Then will I? Oh, and also they try to push him out. Talk about the Issacharites. You know, they try to push him out. Talk about Trump.
Yeah.
This verse 42. Then will I remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham.
So when did the Lord change and decide, well, my covenant now for Esau too? Everybody can get on the love train.
Right.
Where's that at?
Right.
Keep going.
And
what was that covenant, man? You know, he gave us the covenant of the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, go ahead.
And I will remember the land.
Right. Now that land, which was the land of Canaan that we was taken out of, that we went in and we was taken out of, guess what? Which is the land of Jerusalem, Israel. The Lord's going to give all that back to us again, man. Okay? When this place wraps up.
Mm-hmm.
He going to destroy that land too. So I don't know why you guys getting on a 747 and flying over there, man.
Right.
Why the hell would you want to fly? In fact, that would be one of the land I would want to stay out the most.
Yeah.
That's our
a
holy
hot
land,
seat.
and it's tainted like that.
And it's, yeah.
Ain't this truth like your woman?
Yeah.
Why would you want to go back to your woman that been popped by 1,000 goddamn niggas, man?
You would want to go back when it's clean after the Lord cleanse
Cleanse her up.
and get them rats out of there.
So it's best that we're here.
It's best that we not there.
Yeah.
Some of us are there,
Yeah.
Right.
but just stay where the fuck you at, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So the Lord delivers you. Salaki, brother.
No. You said it. You know, why would you want to go over there while it's defiled?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Jake loves captivity, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
And you know what? You know why we stay in this condition? Because of the hamburgers and the GMO food, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Jake, as long as you give us something to work, what'd you say?
The Kingsford charcoal.
The Kingsford charcoal, the sweet baby rays.
Yeah.
You know?
Can't forget the rays.
good, by the way.
Which is good.
We ain't saying don't, have a cookout here or there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Jake out there that don't have no understanding, or that somebody invites you to a cookout, don't be over righteous. Go and eat, don't ask a question.
Yeah, say, give me a plate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me a plate and eat and leave.
Because the scripture says the kingdom of heaven starts within you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Did not Yahweh Shah hang with the publicans?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
What he told Mark. What he did is he told everybody, according to what they were, he took that and made it spiritual.
Right.
Since you are a tax collector, I'll make you a changer of men.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, he was the treasurer.
Right.
Because he was good with numbers.
Wasn't it Paul that hung out with like game makers and stuff like that? He was in that world. He was into that, right?
Yeah. So we all, we in this hell. And these guys with this Israelite thing, and they overly righteous with it.
Yep.
When that shit come out, they be like, Lord, yeah, that was Mark 7th chapter, man. You got something out?
Yeah, real quick. It's Isaiah 1:11. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith the Lord? I am full of the burnt offerings of rams and the fat of the fed beasts, and I delight not in blood of bullocks or of lambs or of he-goats. So the Lord is not delighted in your sacrifices. You giving unrighteous sacrifices out here, man. You pretty much sacrificing to your master here on earth, which is Esau, by going into and following these other days.
Right. That's right.
You got it.
What you want?
7. It said, many in that day shall say, Lord, Lord. This is 7. Started at 5, I think.
I remember that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. You want me? I think. I'm gonna read 4. I'm gonna see.
Yeah. Just read that. Yeah.
This is Mark 7:4. And when they come from the market, except they wash, they eat not, and many others, and many other things there be, which they have received to hold as the washing of cups and pots, brazen vessels, and of tables.
What you in?
That's 4. Slacket. No, sorry, 5.
Is it Matthew?
Matthew 7:22.
It's Matthew 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthew 7:22.
Because he just was reading that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And we'll, if brother got another scripture, we'll read that and close out.
So Matthew 7.
7 and 21.
Okay.
Or 22, something like that.
Yeah, you can start at 21, yeah.
This Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. But he that doeth the will of thy Father which is in heaven. See, that kind of goes with that scripture. I forgot what it was, but be doers of the word and not hearers
only.
James.
Yeah. Yeah. That scripture kind of go into that. You know. Because many are saying Lord, Lord, but it's the scripture specifically said, In fact, I'm gonna go on. It's 22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
And some of the niggas that you see in like the award shows, they know the name of Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yeah. They saying Lord, Lord.
Yeah.
But then what about the niggas that's in there with them?
Yeah.
Calling out for a higher.
Yep. Or just Yahweh.
Yahweh. Yeah.
Or even certain people that go out and do the work.
Yeah.
That don't mean you got it. That's not going to save you.
Right.
Yep. I'm gonna continue on, and in thy name have we cast out devils. I guess it kind of
that's pretty much it.
I just kind of said that, yeah. And in thy name done many wonderful works.
Yeah, I've been on the corner, Lord. I cursed out the white man.
Yeah.
I done did it all for you, Lord.
Yeah.
I cursed out the white man.
Yep.
I done followed the Sabbath day. You know? Don't mean shit. Now that also precepts the 1 and 20, Proverbs 1 and 20
Probably one of them.
too. You know, when it says, I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock with your fear coming. Because I called and you said and naught at my counsel and refused what I had to tell you.
Yep.
And that big, look, you can, the little level, the whole lump, you could be on fire, doing the truth. You could just be running it on down, and a chip come out, and you say, nah, I don't believe that.
Right.
You know, Adam Abbott guys, man.
Yep.
They the main ones say that.
Yeah.
Right? They don't believe in the chip, right?
Nah, and they also don't believe the Sabbath. Well, it's one thing to say, okay, well, I don't follow the Sabbath, that lunar Sabbath. That's one thing, but to say that the lunar Sabbath is off,
Well,
then
they're going against scripture.
bitter and sweet.
Because the scripture says, you know, basically don't persecute a man according to his belief of the
Towards
Sabbath.
the belief of the Sabbath.
But
right.
the scriptures also say, be ye perfect, even as your Father is in heaven.
Right.
So a lot of these guys don't research, and they don't really go heavy into to what they should be learning.
Right, because they just honor themselves,
Mocking,
good speakers.
No, not just that. They basically, yeah, they just mocking what their teachers taught them. Parroting.
Parrots.
Yeah.
They're just parroting what their teachers taught them.
God. Read
You
verse
know?
23 up.
23, go on.
Yeah.
It's verse 23. And then, I profess unto them, I never knew you.
Like, man, I ain't know you, man. You said that's almost like having a woman again. She all cool with you. She said, Lord, Lord, yeah, we gonna do this. I'd rather die with you.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened, the bitch just break out on you and shit.
Yeah.
Then she comes back.
Yeah.
Hey, remember me?
Used up. Yeah.
I was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, bitch, I don't know you.
Right. Depart from me.
That's the same thing.
God.
You know?
Yep.
So why are we doing this live stream? Prophecy. You know? We prophesied the downfall of this place and the downfall of Esau's holidays. You know? This place, you know, Memorial Day is going to get burnt up, and it is going to be a remembrance.
Yep.
We're going to remember this place being burnt up, man.
It's going to be the new memorial, remembering the day America was destroyed.
Yep. The Twin Towers.
Yeah.
The twin.
Never. Then we really gonna never forget, you know.
Yeah.
But until the time comes when Esau is eliminated, and then his memory along with him be tossed to the side, not thought of anymore.
Right.
That's right. Well, with that, brothers, got anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, with that, we want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shah, Hashem Rakar Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, and shalom to you, brothers. Hopefully, elect. Shalom.
Shalom. A waffle up a ball. That's
Shalom.
what I'm about.
Big call, yeah. That's right.
And nigga woman.
Yeah.
And a nigga woman.